get students to see how easy it is for somebody to compromise your environment if you're not paying attention to security fundamentals. So it allows us to put a lot of those things that would have previously been, I don't want to call them academic, we'll call them theoretical concepts. It allows us to put them into a real world practice where they can kind of go, oh, yeah, I saw that, right?
It gives the students the time hands-on to actually work through these labs to see, how an attacker would approach these things and to actually get the feeling of essentially taking over some of these systems in a safe environment and seeing how these exploits work and seeing the types of things that you can return.
They can see how the attackers have had to string together a whole pile of different aspects to the compromise. It's never just one step. And so it makes it a little bit more grounded into why we need to do things like what we call defense in depth. I think one of the things that makes the course so much fun is that it builds on the network and operating systems fundamentals, but then every single course that follows, they all reference back, right? Application security, secure operations, digital forensics, law, ethics, everything ties back because now we've put this into a context of how all of these threads get tied together into that massive thing that, we try to wrap our arms around as security providers and security practitioners, which is how do I protect this thing?
And the other plus side is giving the students a good opportunity to see, I guess, career-wise, where they're interested in going. It's a very broad field, so some want to focus on maybe the governance and risk aspects. Some focus on the application security. Some are more focused on, architecture and infrastructure. And so it gives the students a very good feel, or the forensics and incident response of what field I guess resonates the best with them, or do they want to pursue an overall track of more of being managed within that space, in which case you have to have knowledge of all the different aspects.
They really need to be able to navigate a Linux operating system.
Yeah, so as far as prerequisites, there's some very good free tools out there that will give you the Linux fundamentals. This way we can spend more time focusing on the attacks rather than on basic operating
and
system fundamentals.
Yeah. Right, and that, so it's the operating system and the network, because those are the two fundamental pieces that are going to let you, move laterally through the environment, but you have to understand how the network supports you in that movement.